The message arrived at 2:17 a.m. Not meant for me. I was awake anyway. I always am when she travels. My body learned that pattern long before my mind admitted why. Her phone lit up on the nightstand. A soft vibration, harmless, routine. I turned my head, just enough to see the preview. Can't wait for Barcelona. Just like Dublin. My chest didn't tighten. It didn't break. It stilled. There's a moment when your life doesn't shatter. It crystallizes. Every suspicion, every ignored instinct, suddenly aligns like a completed equation. Barcelona. Dublin. She had told me Dublin was a work conference. She had complained about the rain, the boring dinners, the exhaustion. I remember nodding, smiling, listening. I remember believing her. The phone buzzed again. Another message. A photo this time. I didn't open it. I didn't need to. Because in that instant, something inside me shifted, quietly, permanently. Not pain, not rage. Precision. I turned off the lamp, lay back down beside her empty pillow, and started planning. She came home 3 days later. Same perfume, same laugh, same careful kiss on my cheek that never quite reached my lips. "Missed me?" she asked. I watched her eyes, not the words. "Of course," I said. And I meant it. I missed the version of her I thought I knew. She moved through the house like nothing had changed. Dropped her suitcase. Talked about meetings. Complained about airport food. Barcelona was already booked. "Just a quick trip," she said casually. "You know how it is?" I nodded. I always nodded. But now I noticed things. How she kept her phone face down. How she smiled at nothing while texting. How she took calls in another room, soft voice, closed door. It wasn't dramatic. That's what made it worse. No guilt, no hesitation. Just routine. Like betrayal had become part of her daily schedule. That night, as she slept beside me, I stared at the ceiling. I replayed Dublin in my mind. The photos she sent me, the timestamps, the gaps, the lies hidden between the details. I didn't confront her. Confrontation is for people who still need answers. I already had mine. What I needed now was proof. I began quietly. Always quietly. Her laptop first. She forgot to log out of her email. A mistake so small it almost felt intentional. Flight confirmations. Hotel bookings. 2 names. Not mine. Never mine. Barcelona was already paid for. A suite, not a room. I copied everything. Forwarded it to a private account she didn't know existed. Then her WhatsApp. It took time. Patience. A mirrored backup. Late nights. Silent extraction. And there it was. Weeks of messages. Months, actually. Photos. Jokes. Intimate details she hadn't shared with me in years. He knew her better than I did. Or maybe she just showed him more. I didn't feel anger. I cataloged. Dates, locations, patterns. Dublin wasn't the beginning. It was just the first time she got careless. I hired no investigator. I didn't need one. People reveal themselves if you let them believe they're unseen. Receipts surfaced. Hotels, restaurants, even a villa booking in Switzerland, future plans. Their future, not mine. I printed everything, organized it, labeled it, like evidence. Because that's what it was. Not of her betrayal, of my awakening. And through it all, I smiled at breakfast, asked about her day, held her hand in public, played my role perfectly. Because the most dangerous place to stand is in front of someone who already knows the truth. The final piece arrived a week before Barcelona. A photo, not sent to me. Recovered. Her, him, a balcony in Dublin. Wine glasses raised. His hand on her waist. Her head tilted the way it used to tilt for me. I printed that one in color. It deserved clarity. That evening, I placed everything on the dining table. Neatly arranged. No drama. No shouting. Just truth. She walked in, mid-sentence, still on her phone. She froze when she saw it. The silence stretched. "What is this?" she asked, though her voice already knew. I didn't answer. I simply pulled out a chair and sat. She stepped closer, hands trembling now. The photo, the receipts, the messages, each one a mirror she couldn't look away from. "I can explain?" "No," I said quietly. And that was enough. Because explanations are for misunderstandings. This wasn't one. Her face collapsed. Tears came fast, uncontrolled, desperate. I watched. Not cruelly, not kindly, just objectively. like observing a storm from behind glass. "I've already handled everything," I said. She blinked, confused. That's when I handed her the folder, not the evidence. The consequences: divorce papers, financial transfers, property changes. Every account she thought she had access to, gone. Every asset we shared, no longer shared. "You can't do this," she whispered. But I already had. Weeks ago. While she was planning Barcelona, I was dismantling us. Legally, quietly, completely. Her phone buzzed again. Instinctively, she looked. I saw the name flash. Him. I smiled faintly. "Go," I said. "Barcelona is waiting." She broke then. Not from guilt. From loss. Because for the first time, she understood. She hadn't just lost a husband. She had lost the life built around him. And I had taken it back without raising my voice. 3 months later, my phone rang 71 times in one day. I didn't answer. I didn't need to. She had seen the photos. Not of betrayal, of something else. A villa in Switzerland. Clean air, silence, peace. And someone standing beside me who didn't hide her phone, who didn't need to lie, who looked at me the way truth looks at a man who has finally chosen himself. I didn't post those photos for revenge. I posted them because they were real, something my old life never was. People think betrayal destroys you. It doesn't. It reveals you, strips away the illusion, forces you to decide, stay blind, or see everything I chose to see. And in doing so, I didn't lose her. I erased her.